The previous video talks about how to obtain the equation of this tangent plane. Now for this video, let us focus on how to obtain the equation of the normal line at this point. The normal line is this line. It traverses the surface in this way, and its direction vector is parallel to the normal vector of this tangent plane. Now, how do you obtain the equation of this normal line? Let us recall that any given line that traverses this point p sub 0 with direction vector equal to the vector ABC, the symmetric equation is given as follows. And for our case, the normal line, we can simply replace the direction vector by the gradient value of f, this one, and it is evaluated at point p sub 0. This implies the symmetric equation is given by this formula. We now have fx, fy, and fz. Hence, we can also have the parametric equation, which is this one. Let us now consider this problem. Here you are asked to find the symmetric equation of the normal line where your curve is given by this one. And your point p sub 0 is 0, negative 2, 3. Notice that in this curve, both sides of the equation contains a variable. Now, for the solution, you need to find your function f. To find this one, what you need to do is you simply transpose everything on one side. So that what you'll have is zx squared minus xy squared. This one is minus yz squared and then minus 18. So we let f to be this one. And for step 1, what we need to do is you need to find the partials of this function f with respect to x, with respect to y, and with respect to z. For the partial of f with respect to x, deriving this one gives us this one. So x here is the variable and z and y are constant. So in this case, you have 2xz. Then for this one, you have y squared, and then this one derives to 0. For fy, similarly, we have this one and this one. So this is 0, and this gives you negative 2xy, and this gives you negative z squared. For fz, we have this one. This one derives to x squared. This one derives to 0. This one derives to negative 2yz, and then this one derives to 0. So therefore, we have this one. And for our next step, step 2, we evaluate the gradient of f at p sub 0. Here, we make use the formulas of these partials, since the gradient formula is given by this one. So notice that these are the inputs for the components of your gradient. So for partial of f evaluated at p sub 0, we substitute everything here. Notice that x here is 0. So therefore, any term containing x will reduce to 0. So this one is 0, and we simply substitute negative 2 on this value. So that's why you will have this one, which is equal to negative 4. For fy, similarly, this one reduces to 0, and you only consider the term negative z squared. So here you have the value equal to 3. So this one, negative 3 squared. So this gives you the value equal to negative 9. And finally, for f sub z, evaluated at p sub 0, we have this one. So 0, and this one gives you the value equal to 12. And this means these are the inputs of your gradient. So that we have the gradient of f evaluated at p sub 0 is equal to the vector negative 4, negative 9, 12. And for our last step, which is step 3, we substitute the value of these partials and point p sub 0 on the line formula, which is this one for the symmetric equation. And this one gives us this one. So this is now your partial of f with respect to x, partial of f with respect to y, and this one is the partial of f with respect to z, with your point p equals 0, this one negative 2, and this one is equal to 3. And therefore, this is the symmetric equation of the normal line at this point p sub 0. If you want more of the contents like this, subscribe and see you in our next video.